let's get into it before I depress myself. Bing, bing.
It's a pretty cool show, man.
Isn't it great? It's
yeah, man.
All right. Fuck. That's sad that he's making a.
They were obviously quite close.
Yeah, I think they're closer in the show than they were in the game. He just threw the food at her.
When we've been in the woods. Look, I've been thinking about.
I want your sorry.
How you needed a truck battery or whatever. So don't blame me for something that isn't my fault.
Not an apology.
5-hour hike.
It's a good hike.
That.
5. That is not a good hike. That sounds like I'm gonna have a heart attack by the end of it. See, like me with hiking, all I can assume hiking with is with bears. So I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, it's different for you over there. Yeah, you have all that stuff. We don't have that.
A lot. What are you looking out for?
Yeah, I used to do 3 and 4 day hikes around the snowy mountains and stuff. Real good.
Yeah.
How'd you get that scar on your head?
Someone shot at me and missed.
You get him?
No, I missed too.
Because you suck at shooting or like in general?
In general.
Yeah, right.
You know, seeing as it's just the two of us, I was thinking I should
She really wants that gun, man.
Gun, Missy.
I love it.
Arms.
Hang back a minute. I gotta grab some stuff I stashed.
I had a friend who knew everything about this game.
Hey, Mortal Kombat 2!
She's a gamer.
Oh, man.
How did she find now?
Man, you want to be careful where you go looking around.
I know, right? There could be a whole bunch of nope down there.
She's quite adventurous.
Fuck yeah.
She scored.
Uh-oh.
How the hell are you still alive?
Oh, shit.
Oh, I've been seeing this in the advertisements. Like,
She's got to be careful too, hive mind.
yeah, she gets too close to this thing. Why are you?
She's fearless. Oh.
The biology of these things was never explored as much as it was in this.
She's a little bit unhinged, this girl.
No.
What are you doing?
There's not much ammo out there for this thing.
Well, if you're just gonna leave it there.
No.
You flying one of those?
A few times, sure.
Dude, you got to go up in the sky. No one's infected with cordyceps. Everybody's fine, eating in restaurants. And how did it even start? If you have to get bit to be infected, then who bit the first person? Was it a monkey? I bet it was a monkey.
Cordyceps mutated. Some of it got into the food supply.
What?
Probably a basic ingredient like flour, sugar, pancake mix.
Oh, pancake mix.
It'll get you infected. Food all hits the store shelves around the same time Thursday or Friday morning. They started to get sick, and they started biting. And by Monday, everything was gone.
Wow.
Whoa.
Fuck.
Oh, it's a mass grave, isn't it?
About a week after Outbreak Day, soldiers went through the countryside, evacuated the small towns, told you were going to a QZ and if there was room.
Wow.
These people weren't sick.
Dead people can't be infected.
Wow.
No.
Just kill them all.
Oh, I know who this is. That's my boy Bill. From the game.
Not today, you New World Order jackboot fucks.
Maybe an ex-military guy that's, waiting for the Armageddon to happen. The apocalypse. Yeah.
He's a Doomsday prepper.
Paid off for him in this instance.
He doesn't seem so crazy anymore, does he?
I mean, if this COVID thing had gotten worse, those guys would be the ones that are surviving, yeah.
Like, you should have seen me. I literally was buying I was gonna buy a knife, a crossbow, camping equipment, and just live out in the forest until this whole thing blew over.
I was getting prepared for the worst, man, when the country locked us down, because we've never had lockdowns, right, or anything here. So once we had lockdown, I was like, wow, okay, shit's changing. I'm getting ready.
I'm crazy.
This guy's cool. He's on a mission. Hell yeah. Because no one knows he's there because they think it's evacuated. This would be a party though, because everyone thinks you're gone, so you're the only person.
Oh, you can turn the power back on.
Nice. Genie sorted. This guy is ready.
That's what I'm saying. He did the same thing as me, but it was a lot more depressing.
Right.
That looks like a suburban paradise.
This is the ultimate. This would be so much fun to do this.
He's got carrots.
He's living his best life, man.
You have a camera set up?
Keep coming.
He's got proximity alarms and everything going on. He is ready. Oh,
Oh, wow.
awesome.
Wow. Seriously, he has this town more on lockdown than he did in the actual game.
Oh, he is having some fun, man. There's barricades and everything.
He caught someone.
I'm not infected.
Are you armed?
I'm just trying to get to Boston.
Oh, there you go. He got the ladder. Yo, how did he get that?
He's so well set up. I love it, man. This is so cool.
Yeah.
Haven't eaten in 2 days. First, my name's Frank.
It's long enough.
Here's the thing, Frank. If I feed you, then every bum you talk to about it is gonna show up here looking for a free lunch.
I won't talk about it.
These guys are going to become good buddies, you can tell.
I left some clothes here for you.
Probably hasn't had a shower in a good little while.
Such a cool setup. Basically take control of the whole town after everyone was gone.
Look at that. He's got wine, too.
His first company in like 4 years, right?
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Everything tastes good when you're starving.
Not like this.
To him, it's like a banquet of kings.
I
Seriously.
know I don't seem like the type.
No, you do.
I love how much this guy's appreciating it, man.
Thank you. Is it antique?
1948.
No one at my side.
Not this song. Not this song.
Well, I'm not a professional.
Song meant something to him.
Love will abide. Sounds like good advice. But there's no one at my side. And time washes clean love's wounds unseen. But I don't know what it means. I think I'm gonna love you for a long, long time.
That was awesome.
Who's the girl?
There is no girl.
I know.
Kindred spirits.
He looks more like Joel from the game than Pedro Pascal does.
Yeah, I quite like that actor too. He's a crack up in some other stuff.
I always thought he was like Stoneface.
Not even.
They're really nice together.
Yeah, man. Whatever it is, you know, people are people.
Oh, fuck you!
Who cares what they look like?
Our home isn't just our house, it's everything around us!
Give me a fucking break.
You live in a psycho bunker where 9/11 was an inside job and the government are all Nazis.
The government are all Nazis!
It's true.
I'm asking paint and some gasoline for the lawnmower, that's all. Paying attention to things. It's how we show love. And I'm fixing up some of the shops. The wine shop and the furniture store. And the clothing boutique.
Are we hosting formal garden parties now?
No,
Of course you are.
we are going to have friends.
Excuse me?
And we will invite them to visit.
And they'll try and take everything you've got.
We don't have friends, Frank.
I've actually been talking to a nice woman on the radio.
Uh-oh.
You what? I'm not schizophrenic.
I'm not sure about that, buddy.
Well, can I just say, gun aside, which I get.
Wow, she looks way different.
I mean, I still
Yeah, she looks so
thank you,
pretty.
even if you don't.
We are working together.
Tess and Joel ended up being their inside information people.
Maybe.
I understand. But of all the people he could have found on the radio, we're actually decent people just trying to get by.
Well, aren't I the lucky one?
There's stuff we have in the QZ that you don't have here. We can help each other and get that gun out of my face.
I don't need you or your friend complicating our lives. Is that clear?
Galvanized wire already started to corrode.
Right, he used to be a repair guy,
Get you
too.
10 spools of high-tensile aluminum. Last you the rest of your life.
You sure about this?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a gift. You come back, we'll trade.
He's going to be the weak link, this guy. Because he's too loose and too naive about stuff.
Here, they'll come at night, quiet and armed.
It's actually good to have some allies, though, if you can find the right allies. Because, like he just pointed out, when other raiders come,
World by yourself.
but other factions are starting to gain numbers and power, you know what I mean?
Just one more loop around. Ready?
Hey,
I traded
they
Joel
grew
and Tess for their
strawberries.
guns for a packet of seeds.
Which gun?
A little one.
You're right. He's a little too loose.
I'd be concerned about that guy in my camp in these kind of situations. Nice guy, though. You need nice people in such tough times.
I was never afraid before you showed up.
Right, he had nothing to lose before.
Why you gotta make me sad, Joe? Why you gotta make me so sad?
They've done well to not get attacked by so many raiders so far.
Oh, well.
Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. It was going to happen. Oh, shit.
What the fuck is that? Oh, what the hell?
Holy shit. With so much time and not having to go to work, you'd think that you'd spend a lot of your day upskilling.
Why did you run into the fence?
We gotta get you inside.
Oh, you got shot.
No! I got you.
That place is well guarded, man. The only thing I'm surprised about his setup is he's got everything else set up except for barricade areas, you know, where he can take cover.
Leave the gas
Barricading
on.
yourself.
I made a list for you. Call Joel. You can't be here alone. He'll
Can you
take
take
care
the
of you.
bullet out? This is really hitting me hard, man.
That's tough. Yeah, it's sad.
He's alive? What?
Okay.
What happened? He's got ALS.
Right. And that's a long time to survive with only a few attacks.
Did you take your pills?
Oh, no.
Big roundy.
Oh, what the hell?
Took most of the night. I'm exhausted.
God damn it. You gotta be kidding me. What if we find a doctor? What if someone shows up who can help?
There wasn't anything to cure this before the world fell apart. I've made up my mind. Just give me one more good day. Then take me to the boutique. And we'll get married. And you cook a delicious dinner. Then you will crush all of these up, put them in my wine,
Oh, jeez.
and I will fall asleep in your arms.
Heartbreaking for him.
What is this episode doing to me?
Was this in the game?
No, not at all. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to do all this.
That's brave, man.
You put it in your cup too, didn't you?
Were there already pills in the bottle?
Enough to kill a horse. I'm satisfied.
Yep.
I do not support this. I should be furious. It's incredibly romantic.
I thought he'd do that. It just makes sense.
You don't want to live without the one you've loved.
Yeah, exactly, man. It would be so sad. can't believe they've lived all of this time. House is pristine, everything's sorted, gardens, food.
Can never tell that the apocalypse has happened.
Unbelievable.
Through it for 20 years. Did Joel and Ellie get here now? Wow.
Oh, yeah. He's like, okay, stay to the house. Something's wrong.
Ellie's like, what the fuck?
You hear anything, you see anything, yell.
Yeah, she'd never ever seen anything this lavish ever.
Jeez.
It's from Bill. To whomever, but probably Joel. Came with this.
So they're dead?
August 29, 2023. Please do not come into the bedroom. The window opened so the house wouldn't smell. I'm guessing you found this, Joel, because anyone else would have been electrocuted or blown up by one of my traps. The bunker code is the same as the gate code, but in reverse. I never liked you, but still, it's like we're friends. So I'm gonna tell you something because you're probably the only person who'll understand. I used to hate the world, and I was happy when everyone died. There was one person worth saving. That's what I did. Then I protected him. That's why men like you and me are here. We have a job to do. And God help any motherfuckers who stand in our way. I leave you all of my weapons and equipment. Use them to keep
Tess, right? Yeah. I knew it. Keep Tess safe.
Stay here.
First test now, these guys. It's like in a grim world, you know, when you've got so few friends. It'd be tough.
Oh, and it even looks like the car from the game. On another level, knew what he was doing.
Yeah. Look at that.
I just finished making a truck battery. It's charging right now. I have a brother out in Wyoming. He's in some kind of trouble, and I'm heading out there to find him. He used to be a Firefly. Maybe they can get you to wherever this lab is.
All right?
Don't be mean, Joel.
Rule 1, you don't bring up Tess, ever. Rule 2, you don't tell anyone about your condition. Rule 3, you do what I say when I say it. We clear?
Yes.
We grab what we can.
Holy shit. This guy was a genius.
This guy was a genius. He really was.
If you didn't reset the countdown every few weeks, this playlist would run over the radio.
80s. Dude.
No.
They have hot water. I'm taking a shower.
This girl, man.
Well, don't you look pretty?
It's your first time in a car?
It's like a spaceship.
Seatbelt.
She doesn't even know what a seatbelt is. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, only stuff she's read about in books, right?
She says so cool. Oh,
This is Linda
that's the
Ronstadt.
song he was
You know who Linda
singing.
Ronstadt is?
You know I don't know who Linda Ronstadt
Oh, man.
is. It's better than nothing.
This guy had such a mean setup.
Oh, wow. It's just like from the game. So. What did you think, man? Because I think you know how I thought.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed it.
Fantastically emotional. I think it's the best episode we've had so far.
I quite liked it because it was a different pace from all the apocalyptic sort of stuff. You know what I mean? It was a nice change. I think
It was.
yeah, it let you sort of take a breath and get back to people. You know, the relationship, the importance of that people and that personal connection, the friendships with Joel and Tess as well. And, you know, it really highlights that fact that this is still a post-apocalyptic kind of existence. And I guess the importance of having people you could know and trust, you know, that would be a small circle. And that means so much to you. Like, you could see Joel's face when he turned up to the house and the flowers weren't kept well anymore and he knew something was wrong.
Especially Bill, he knows how lucky both of them were, even though they were able to have 20 peaceful years together in this whole horrible situation. It's because he was prepared. It's honestly next level. He got a life most of those people in that apocalypse would have probably dreamed about. It's the saddest thing I've seen ever in a post-apocalypse show.
It was quite emotional.
It really was. Wow.
And I know there's been a lot of people that liked it and disliked it and all this kind of stuff, but I thought it was awesome. I mean, at the end of the day, a relationship between two people that are intimate and rely on each other and have so much love for each other, it doesn't matter whether it's guy or girl, girl, guy, girl, girl, guy, guy. I mean, who really cares? You know, it's like,
Say that myself.
it's human nature, and it was so well done, man. The way they showed the connection between the two of them throughout their life. I mean, that was basically, 16 years together, because he'd been there 4 years before the guy turned up.
You're right.
And then they had right through to the rest of the 20 years. So it's 16 years of life together.
Bill actually in the game was a very different setup, relationship. The town, he had a much bigger space, first of all. He had basically cut off the entire town, but it was Bill by himself, right? He kept mumbling about a partner that he had, and, you know, they basically go through the same thing. They have to run through the town. They nearly get killed a couple of times, and then they run into a guy who hung himself.
Right.
And Bill goes, Frank, you just feel like there's more to the story. And also there were, like, he kept referring to Frank as his partner. It was never laid out like that he was gay, or I don't even think that he was entirely laid out that he was gay in this as well. But you just find a connection with someone and you're happy.
So no human contact for 4 years, and then you'd welcome some friendly companionship after a bit of time.
You know, they try to make it a little tragic, showing that Bill was going insane because he was all by himself and everything in the town in The Last of Us. The game ends with a really, you don't know how to feel. Like, it's a good feeling, but you don't know how to feel, like how it's supposed to end.
It makes sense to me that if this was the pace on this episode, the next episode should be super intense or something going on, because, you know, sort of the way that it's sort of flowing along.
Yeah. I tell you, if they stick to the game, one of the coolest moments actually happens. You know, you'll be like, okay, Joel's pretty freaking badass, so that's all I'm saying about it.
All right, man.
Anyway, it was great watching with you. I'm so glad we watched together, and I can't wait for the next episode, man. Like, and I hope you're excited too, man, because this is a ride. This is a real freaking ride. And even though I love Star Wars more, this is better than Obi-Wan Kenobi already. It is.
That's cool, man.
Much more high quality show.
I definitely enjoy watching these with you, man. So I'm looking forward to the next one.
Thank you for having me.